Hey, it's me, Molly, with SA 2020, and I am on the set of Assassins at the Public Theater in the Cellar Theater with my pal Drew from Move, Texas. Assassins goes through the end of this week, and it should be a great show, although it is sold out. But, you know, you can show up and see maybe, I don't know, there could be a ticket for you. It could be. I don't know. So, Drew, you're with Move, Texas. Let me be very clear. It used to be Move San Antonio up until like a month ago.
Seriously, 3 weeks ago is when we rebranded on our 5th birthday party.
That's amazing.
We've been doing work in Laredo, Seguin, and San Marcos since the beginning of the year.
Okay.
So it was just natural that we became Move Texas. But our heart is still here in San Antonio.
Well, you're here in San Antonio.
We are. We're still headquartered at the Ella Austin Community Center.
Amazing.
And so we're right here in San Antonio.
So for people who don't necessarily know what Move San Antonio and now Move Texas is, like, what's that pitch? What do y'all do?
Well, Molly, Move Texas is a grassroots, nonpartisan, nonprofit organization, and we build power in underrepresented youth communities through civic education, leadership development, and issue advocacy. Okay. We were started in 2013 by a group of students at the University of Texas at San Antonio who came together and said, how do we get more young people to vote in local elections? And the way that they figured to solve that problem was like, we need to register more young people, tell them about like why elections are important to our generation, and then get them to go actually vote. And we've been doing that every single day since. I
want to be honest, Drew, millennials don't vote. And that's what I keep being told, that young people don't care about issues, they don't show up to anything. I can't even do that with a straight face, because you know I feel like so passionately about what you do. You're doing some amazing work. We've seen voter turnout of millennials double in the last municipal election.
Nearly triple in the last municipal election in 2017. So we know young people are responding, they're paying attention, but you know, we need to help them through the barriers to voting, like voter registration, voter ID, like understanding all the rules. Yeah. But then also like we need politicians to speak to them on issues that they care about and like encourage them to come vote. And so we're making like progress. Every single day we're registering, you know, voter after voter after voter, now in Laredo and Seguin and in San Marcos at Texas State, and then hopefully in other cities all across the state as well. But we know that if we get young people involved and make this fun, that they want to be a part of the process.
And you're doing, it's not just in voter registration. I know you mentioned earlier sort of like issue advocacy and education as well. Like you recently did something about the city budget.
Absolutely, yeah. So like we involved young people in like the city budget, like the You Speak, We Listen version of that. And so like what issues do they care about? And what we heard was like public transportation, and we heard things like affordable housing. And so like we can take their stories and that data and then take it to the city and show them like, hey, listen, like this is what the next generation of San Antonians want is like, you know, affordable housing and good, reliable public transportation and things like that.
It's like $2 billion that our city, our municipal government spends every year. So having sort of the people who are going to be coming up in leadership roles tell our policymakers, hey, we want to see more affordable housing. We want to be able to take public transit use is incredibly important.
And I don't know if you know, Molly, but like our city is one of the fastest growing cities for millennials in the entire United States. Mm-hmm. So young people are not only growing up and staying here, but they're moving here from other cities. And so like, you know, this generation is really important, and City Hall, county commissioners, and even state government has to like start listening to what we want.
So talk to me a little bit about, I know we're talking municipal, county government, but you also do stuff in national elections as well. Like you're not just focused municipally, right?
Correct. I mean, you know, we got started in local elections, and that's like sort of like where our bread and butter is. But like we obviously understand the importance of like these November midterm elections and presidential elections. That, you know, dealing with young voters, usually first and second time voters, we understand that they know those elections as like the time to go vote. So if we can get young people to vote in a local election, then yeah, they're going to turn out for the midterm election.
Right, of course.
And so like, but yes, we absolutely do the education and connecting them with all the politicians in every race when it comes to like the Texas Senate race,
Okay.
all the House races that are happening, congressional races, and all the like state House races that are going on this fall too.
I mean, there's nothing really happening in national politics right now.
It's really quiet. It's
very subdued.
sleepy.
Just gonna keep staring at the camera. Okay. So I guess my next question to you is, okay, I'm not a young person. I don't know if you're aware. I know I look really good. I'm not a young person, but I want to participate with you. How? How do I do that?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, follow our social media.
Okay.
We post all the time about things that we're doing and things that are important to young people. So follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and that's move_Texas.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
Second thing is go to our website, which right now is still movesanantonio.org.
Okay.
Go to movesanantonio.org and then fill out the form and then come help us register some voters.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so like all you've got to do, show up, we'll train you, we'll plug you in, and you can either help register voters, or if you're not a volunteer voter deputy, you can go out and like talk to people about issues that matter to them, take their stories down. There's lots of different ways to help. And then the third way is if you don't have the time or the capacity to do that, like please donate. Every dollar that you give to us, like we put to really good use. We're one of the most cost-efficient voter registration outfits in the entire nation, and we're doing the work every single day.
And you do something really cool. You hire students to come in and be like your ambassadors of awesomeness. Like those are the people who are doing the work.
Our organization is for young people by young people, and I am by far the oldest person in our organization.
He's 72, y'all. He's 72.
Going a little gray.
You look really, really good for 72. What else? What else do I need to know about Move Texas that we didn't talk about?
Move Texas is growing. So if you see this video on Facebook and you're in places like Austin, Houston, Dallas, El Paso, keep your ears out because we're coming your way. We're going to come talk to young people in your city. And we're even there, like we were just in Houston for Pride last weekend. We're going to Austin and Dallas for Pride. And we're showing up at big events where we can already like connect to young people, even if we don't have field organizers in those cities yet.
Amazing. So I want to find out more about you. I follow you on Facebook and Twitter and all the things, the snappy chats.
Snappy chats?
I don't know what it happens. Again, I'm old. I can go to your website and I can give my time. I can also donate to you. I'm assuming something as little as $10 is helpful, but we all know that more than $10 is also helpful. Again, just making that eye contact.
We have a program called Movement Makers.
Amazing.
Where you can donate $5 a month, and then at the end of the year, you've already helped us register like 20 to 25 people.
That's
with
amazing.
that donation.
That's amazing.
Just $5 a month. That's a cup of coffee.
Forgo 1 cup of coffee a month, friends. That's all you need to do. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the work that you do.
Thank you for having us a part of this.
Of course.
And go see Assassins because it is amazing.
You should. Come support the Public Theater. Support Move Texas. You can make a donation actually online at the Public Theater when you purchase tickets, even though it's sold out. You can even go on and say, I still want to donate to Move Texas. You can do that as well. And I want to thank you for always letting us come over here and hang out. Bye.